Thank you. Okay, what's up, everyone? Well, there's nobody here. Okay, so I screwed that up a minute ago. Probably not. That up a little bit. What's up? I see there's 6 people in. I know, short notice. I didn't expect to be doing this right now. The truth is, yeah, I've never been. I don't think I've ever been on a Sunday, have I? Like, I don't do lives very much. I'm going to start doing lives more. I hope everybody's having a good day. Good Sunday. Horchata. Do you guys know what that is? It's a Mexican rice drink. Anyway, so I just came on. I knew I had no other time to do it. Where's my glasses? And I decided to jump on. New subs, thank you. Old subs, really thank you. Lost subs, but you know what? Damn, noon on Sunday. So yeah, I know, dude. I just did it like literally 15 minutes ago. Greg, you back now? Yes, I'm back. Chud, what's up? Rick B, damn, noon on Sunday. Literally 16 minutes ago, I just said I'm going to do a live. She talks to her parent for an hour and a half during this time in Spain. So I figured I would do that. Okay. Oh, Vegas Prison Stories. Pretty good channel there, bud, by the way. Yeah. There you go. Kevin, what's up? Live love from Sweden. What's up, Kevin? Okay. Ricky B, don't be a Jimmy. Good to see you live. Thank you, Greg. The Woo, what's up, Rob? What's up? Redzilla, don't be a Jimmy. Don't be a Jimmy. Wow, I caught you. Awesome job, Rob. What's up, Ron Gross? Thank you. And I know you're very supportive. Del Strand, good afternoon, Rob, from a Scottish exile in London. Keep on, man. Superb content. Okay, Scottish exile in London. Okay, I get it too. My aunt was from Scotland. Favorite aunt, by the way. Man, I wish I could have seen her before she passed away, before I got out of prison. Aunt Mandy. All right, Curtis Lowe, what's up? Hey, did you know a guy named Jason Bierman at Terra Hut? Jason Bierman. Look at these glasses. I don't recall that name about Jason. Jason, let me see. Thank you, brother. You're frozen. I'm frozen now. Oh, I hope this doesn't start happening. The Woo, am I frozen again? Thank you, brother. Vegas Prison Stories. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some more of you Vegas Prison Stories for real. You know, of course, with all the mob shit, I've been watching mob stuff. CNN Jimmy. Hello there, Mr. Rosso. Helmet Kung Fu. Robert, you really suck. Jimmy's battle. His response has been pathetic. Don't be a Jimmy. I was at least hoping he would show up rude for a fight. Helmet from Vegas is a trip. Curtis Show. Greg, have you ever been to DC, Rob? Yes, I have. I was in DC when I was a kid for, was it Carter or Reagan? It was Reagan. My dad was a labor's union leader and they used to travel. And we stayed in DC for like a week. I was in the 6th grade. So yeah, I got t-shirts that says I'm walking my feet off DC. Loved it. I'm DC. I want to go back and I want to go to the, no, let me see. Oh, you are black. I'm not saying this because you're black, but I wanted to go to the African American Museum. No bull. I've even written posts in my journal about it. But anyway, more than a t-shirt. How to live. Don't be a Jimmy. No, be a man. Don't take the stand. And then on the back, don't be a Jimmy. There's a whole bunch of different ones. Boy Wonder's going to be in there too. Did Vic ever say anything about gas pipe went car? Did Vic, what, Del Strain, Vic who? You're not frozen to me. Okay, don't be a Jimmy, not frozen. Was a huge Jimmy fan. Can't believe he would make up a story. The truth. Look, I lost a bunch of good subs from a long time for the mob stuff, right? And yeah, I clown. And yeah, I do all that. And I'm telling you the truth. I swear to God, the skit video, I did it yesterday. I did so many takes when I was leaving some stuff up. I love doing that. My fellow American, I swear to God, I wanted to keep a straighter face. It was hard. He's a piece of shit. And look, and Still, we'll say he's done some good videos, but man, that dude lost his mind. And let me tell you something else. In Vegas, the same, Las Vegas, the prison stories, this is no disrespect to Vegas. I have not been, Vegas has changed since I haven't been back since the 90s. Okay. So I used to go to the Tropicana on the way from Arkansas to California. I know it was like a dive back then too, but I don't know what it is now. It was just convenient, and that was on my way to, I used to drive Coke back and forth in the early 90s. But let me say this. So if you're this new changed guy and you're living your best life, you're gonna go to the Sin City, you're gonna go to the degenerate capital of the world. I wish I would have thought of that. I wish I would have. But like I said, no disrespect to Vegas. I know Vegas is totally different since, what was the last year I was there? 95, I think. I see you on Sunday again. What's up, bud? Let me go back. There's too many comments that are coming down right now. Don't be a Jimmy, not frozen. What a huge fan of Jimmy. You're coming through fine. Okay. Rick B. COVID. Hope you all having a great day. Don't be a Jimmy. So COVID, I think I was exposed to COVID for real. I swear I got in. Well, we got in kind of late last night for us. We went to some friends of ours. He's Mexican, she's from Guatemala, and their family had a big party, carne asada, no tequila. And when I came home and I went to bed, I woke up in the middle of the night. I thought for sure I was waking up sick, and I can feel a little decongested, whatever, congested. And yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. The guy's house I went to had COVID. He, like a couple weeks ago, and I was around him a few days ago. Who knows? I don't give a whatever. You're coming through fine. Hope you're having a great day. Helmet has been camped out in Las Vegas wearing his trusty robe, waiting for a cleaning lady to show up, or just going from hotel to hotel, just running out of bathrooms naked. Hey, what a moron, though. Think about it. So, whatever you feel about Calandra, he does have. It seems like he has some connections, and you know, I can see them big screening some of those stories for sure. But why would you do that? And I'm telling you, the truth is, I've got people. There's 5 more videos that I'm not saying they're completely false, but are BS. I know that the one about Tommy Crotty's bar, when he's out in front of the bar, I think he said something about he sent champagne. I don't. He that never happened. No, he did not know the guy. Did nothing. No relationship. And I heard that from some other. I'm not black, but African American. Okay, I got you, Greg. He looked so defeated in Las Vegas. He should have just admitted to that. No, what was happening was you can just see how fucked up he was. I mean, he was doing goofy shit. I'll do goofy shit, but he was doing like, you know, then he went on Dude's show. Vicamuso. So what was the question about Mick again? I'm sorry. Vicamuso, but I never was really around. Hello from Owen Sound. Muso, Mark, I see you on Sunday getting it. Karate situation's been epic. Yeah. So, you know, I've known him. I knew him at Butner for a while. I did that story about him. His people around him reached out to me and thanked me. Then I wrote him because of some statement that was made because I didn't want to put it out there. And then the whole Jimmy came out, and then he contacted me, and then he like just couldn't take it, like, you know. So yeah, that's basically what happened. And then there's Benny Geritano, and I'll go into that in a few because wow. I live in town for 20 years now in suburban North Virginia, living my best life. Okay, Greg, I see you. Hello from Owen Sound, Ontario, Canada. Albert Brake. Hello, Albert. The Master Kid 13 Amuso. Okay. Del Strain, Karate. Albert, have you done time with any Canadians? Patty Mitchell. Well, and I need to really do one about Patty. I was there. Do you know who he was, first of all? Where are you? Let's see. Albert Brake. Did you know who Patty Mitchell was? Yes or no? Don't be a Jimmy Finn freak. You know that's going around prisons. You know what's going around prisons right now. I think that's going to really be a big deal. For real. I do. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I know I'm right there. And I told my wife we have to get on. So here's the deal with the t-shirts. Facebook, when you get 10,000 people, that you have a platform. I was advised by people not to just to go through Facebook. It's simple. Don't get a bunch of t-shirts. They order on demand. Less money, but it's easy, convenient, and that's really what I need, right? So that's what we're getting set up. But the designs, I mean, they change. And I think I'm going to go ahead and there's a few more Clandra supporters that might get t-shirts. And then I'm going to do regular Comic Game t-shirts. I'm going to, probably maybe like Bob Wire around it. I don't know. Don't be a man. Don't be a man. Don't take the stand. I like kind of like that. We'll see. That goes back to when I was a kid and I surfed. What did it say? There was a t-shirt with the shark on the back and it said, "Be a man, learn to stand, don't need board," or something like that. Have you done time with Canadians? Okay, so Albert, you need a mic. Man, I need a mic. I need a back screen. Look, we're winging it. This is what I use. That's everything. The walls, you'll see the paneling in the house. I started remodeling this house. There's more money that we need to put in this house than we have for remodeling. The reason I haven't got good mics and studio stuff yet is because of the situation of the house. My friend Chad said, get a damn green screen for $200, and we haven't. My wife controls the purse, and she's very frugal. But anyway, yeah, I'm breaking up. Damn, the mic's breaking up already. Fuck. Is that what's happened? Your mic cracking up. You're breaking up. I think it's a joke, Robbie. I think he is a joke. You probably need a better internet connection. When I got COVID, Ozzy, Nate, when I got COVID one day and when I woke up, my body was all cramped up and I knew something was wrong. Are you reading Benny's letters or what? Are you reading Ben's letters or what? S Superior, Ben's who? What are you talking about? Ron Gross. Oh, am I going to read Benny's letters? Is that what you're saying? Ron Gross, you're fine. He has not the brain power to think that far ahead. Dale Strain. Are you talking about me? I'm not sure. Watching live from Manchester, a long-time sub since your first Jeff Nadeau appearance. Keep up the good work and introduce stories. Thank you. And there's plenty of prison stories. I know. I did one Friday. It was important, and I screwed up. But I wanted to keep prison stories with the mob stuff. But listen, I'm glad you're doing well, Rob. Keep up the great work, bro, from Canada. Even his pot selling come by stores lies. It was a crack. Del Strain. Even his Tina S. Patty the bank robber. Yes, Tina. So you knew Patty Mitchell, right? So Patty, I was at Leavenworth with. Really, really interesting, nice guy. He had the book deal. I think his son did. He had book stuff in the works. I then was at Lewisburg with him. He was a jogger. He's so I used to walk a lot, and I kind of walk fast. And he was like a slow jogger guy, but nevertheless, he jogged. And one day he dropped while jogging, and come to find out he had a brain tumor, and that's what killed him. And where are you at? I wanted to go back. And that's what killed him. And so I had bladder cancer at the time. I was on my way to Butner FMC. They rushed Patty to FMC, as soon as he went out. And he died the day before I got there. I didn't get to see him. Now, he's a friend of mine, for real. And we had the writers thing in common. And yeah, really, really good guy, Patty Mitchell. Yeah, he really was. That was a shame, man. It was so weird too, because he seemed so healthy, so normal. And so he was I was a morning walker, so he used to like to jog I think it was at 10 o'clock. He had a time every day. So I would intentionally go out that time too, just to talk to him a little bit, because he would jog and then we walk together. Again, it was always about the riding stuff. And I'll never forget seeing him go down, and I thought he tripped or something, and he was just out, And then he got up when they got the stretcher and brought him back. He went in, and found out he had a brain tumor, and he was just gone. I guess I don't know how alert he was at Butner. He has a son. That's maybe I should try to find Patty's book and stuff. What's up, man? Dude, Bowman's World. What's up, man? Any DWBs in the state? I'm in Minnesota. I never seen them. Not that I know of. Matter of fact, my friend Benny just told me there's some in the New York state system. I was a little surprised. Yeah, he was in the stopwatch gang. You're right, Tim. Yeah, man, I forgot all about that. Man, I kind of forgot all about Patty, to be honest. And that's like a really good story. With Stephen Reed. That's right. That's right. They never. That's right. What's up, man? Patty, stopwatch. National Jones stopwatch game. I'm from Parry Sound, Ontario. Okay, National Jones. Tina, when Stephen Reed never ratted, held their mud. Okay, don't be a Jimmy. Don't be a Jimmy. Don't be a Jimmy. You're fine now, Ron Gross. I can hear you fine. Okay, comment most important now. Good again. Okay. Man, I did construction. Bring me down. Oh, Bowman's where I did construction. It's not that. So we might have the house sold that I have up the street. And all the rest of the property. We'll see. I'll know soon. And when I do that, I'm going to put money into here, and we're going to. There's a place out in the mountain that an old man's going to sell me 9 acres in the trailer for very cheap. The guy who sold me this place, he felt bad because of the foundation issues, the structural issues in the back. So I'll flip that anyway. You can get a decent mic, and I know. Where's Chad? Oh, there's Chad. What's up, dude? What's up, Chad? There's the one that's been telling me for months to get mics and back screens. I know. Marta wouldn't let me buy it. My wife is frugal, not cheap. Frugal, saves money. That's why she has money saved in Spain, not here. You should make T-shirts, Rat Man and Brat Boy. That one you should say the other day about. No, yeah, for sure. So yeah, Ratman and Bobbin or something. I don't know. Look, I don't want to get. I don't know. I have no idea. I swear. Well, I haven't. I know T-shirts are coming. Matter of fact, we're gonna. She's got. We're doing designs, but I don't know exactly how many, what. And Chad. I'm probably gonna need to call you about something. You can get a decent mic. Okay. Any stories about Johnny Moose? Yes, I'm going to do Johnny Moose. Yes, I was going to do Johnny Moose tomorrow. It depends on Benny. And I'm going to mention Benny Giratano here in 1 second. Never, ever be a Jimmy. The truth, even Bobbin threw Jimmy under the bus. Oh, did he? The truth. Did FBS, hold on, did FBS turn on Jimmy? I didnn't know this. The Calandra abuse made my entire week. Listen, I got a lot of people, so I lost a lot of subs over it. I get it because they want to see prison context. I do because they think I stepped too far into the mob stuff, and I actually get it. And it's that addictive nature in me. That's what it is. It's whatever. But look what happened. Look what happened. I don't regret it. I don't like some of the subs that I lost. That's the honest to God truth. Got a whole bunch of new ones because drama sells. That you can't deny that. But I'm not as smart as Chad Marks. I'm not as patient. I'm not. And that's not because he's right there. That's because okay, hold on. I gotta go back. Shout out to Chad Marks. Yes, you guys should. And I don't know if you've seen some of the comments, Chad, the people that hate me, like, you screwing up. Look at what you could be like Chad, blah, blah, blah. But everybody wants me to be like Chad. Everybody wants me to be you. From the freaking probation officers to my subs. I swear. You better listen to Chad more all the freaking time. I ain't lying. And you know what? And I'm going to say this. Chad is in this genre that I know. Chad's the most straight up. Chad is the only YouTube person that I know and I talked to that hasn't stabbed me in the back in some form or fashion or hasn't took off. And the only one. And I'll still talk to him. I don't care, but like I said before, if you see a snake and you pick it up and the snake bites you, can you be mad at the snake? No. Chad is the only single one. I don't know, but Pat Mills, but my stepfather knew him, I believe. I've done 2 bits in 2000. My stepfather started, that's Albert Bray. And my stepfather started his bit in 90 and got out in 2016. Holy, he did a long time. Kevin, hey Rob from Leavenworth, drive by the big house often. Cool to hear stories from the inside. Kevin Sloan, I'm doing the History Channel this week. They're actually flying to my house. Yeah, so, about Leavenworth. So I'm going to start preparing for that on Tuesday or Wednesday. And yeah, so I've been in works with them. That's one of the good ones. There's another one that's from Morgan Freeman's production company, and yeah, really cool people. And I was surprised because I was going to drive to Little Rock and get a probation pass if I had to, whatever. They're coming here, and hopefully I'll bring them up in the mountains on the four-wheeler when we're done. I told them they can spend the night. I don't know what's happening. They probably won't. The helmet prison message will. Jimmy's saying he did it to people's triggered. Okay, Dale Strain. Yeah, Calandra's justification was that the whole video was just to trigger people. Stop it. Stop it. Mob and Organized Crime Podcast. Just wanted to apologize. I'm on neither side in the YouTube beefs. I just comment on them, but it appears you were right about Calandra. So Mob and Organized Crime Podcast, are you? Oh, yeah, I can see your. Yeah, you're one that took off on me hard, right? It's okay. Look, if you guys really understood, sure, I get upset when people talk stupid shit for a minute, right? But in the big scheme of things, especially for YouTubers, I mean, I kind of get it. And it's not just, it's like a game to me. This people love this drama stuff, but I'm not gonna, and I'm talking to you specifically, Mob and Organized Crime Podcast. I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna put something out that's total BS because there's first of all, there's no reason I got a lot of content. Okay. The second thing of all is like, so look at some of the stuff I put out about the mob guys, the chin, getting his, the gay sex offender changing his diaper when he died. I would never ever just make something like that up. I know people have been mad at me for doing that and putting that out there and saying, how can you disrespect him in his whole life? And the way I look at that, I'm going to be totally honest, it all goes back. There's a lot of people that are mob historians, fans, and stuff like that, and they don't get the whole truth. And again, I'm going to say this while I'm on this subject, okay? I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm veering way off. Go look at Michael Francese's video. Francese's video. I don't mean to just not say his name right. When he talks about Carmine Persico not being an informant. Is Carmine Persico a rat is what it said, but forget about that. He says no for sure. But look at how he talks about how the mob is tied with law enforcement, okay? And I get Michael's point. He made a very good point. The problem is there's so many people that don't understand that when they get in that life with little boys and they're infatuated with that life, and then they go kill and do all these crimes for these guys, not knowing that they're ever hooked up with law enforcement. Not everybody, not all of them, I'm sure. And then there's people that like idolize these guys and they're just human. Sure, they're humans that'll kill you. Sure, they're going to have you killed. Sure, everything. Look, I'm about to do something, and I'm going to talk about it right now, so hold on. Yes, there can be dangerous people on the street, blah, blah, and there's some really tough mob guys in prison, that people would not be disappointed in. However, people were jamming me up about being, I sat at the Chomo table because of disrespecting Joey Testa, and I'm like, okay, so what about the chin? That's, my get back. But it was true. So I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not just gonna pop off and lie about stuff. I'm not gonna say I'm talking to people in prison that I'm not. I'm gonna talk about Benny Geritano here. Okay, shout out to Chad Marks. Okay, Mr. Rosso, what's up? The Real Blasphemy, what's up, bro? Friend Freak, Jimmy is a liar flying back from Vegas in shame. Living his best life ever in degenerate capital of the world. Sorry, Las Vegas people. I mean, really, I just, I have to. You pulled Jimmy's covers. Yeah, I think I did. I'm proud of it. I'm proud for exposing him. Does anybody know if FBS turned on him? I have no idea. The Truth Favors nickname starter Robert Rosso, Bob, and The truth's favorite nickname started by Robert Bobbin as a nickname for FBS. Perfect. Okay. All right. Albert Brake. My stepdad is Charles Chuck Bellowitz. Charles Chuck Bellowitz. Well, I have to think about that. Got on a YouTube show, Borman's World. Got an okay. Borman's World. Got a okay. YouTube show, Bowman's World. Okay, I'm not really. Redzilla and okay, David S. Cam, what's up, bro? Curtis Schlow. Jimmy's working on selling his blockbuster movie. Yeah, it just needs to be put in fantasy or embellished, big time. You're gonna fight Jimmy in real life. What the fuck for? Why? Why? These guys. I don't threaten violence on YouTubers. These guys, other guys don't. Like I don't even go call people bitches and hoes and everything else. And I got called every name in the book the other day by a crazy Cuban. But whatever. It's all right. He's all right. What's up? What's up, Irish guy? Larry the Lip. As long as people are talking about Jimmy is kind of winning, to tell you the truth. Stop it. Makes him relevant. Okay. Whoa, you got a good point there. You got a good point. And I was going to read a bunch of negative comments like Jimmy's living rent free in your head. You're the one obsessed with Jimmy. Nah, I was in the ring with him right there, and I knew. I already got the info. I knew. Like I'm gonna. That's what I knew. And so whatever. As long as people are talking about why can't both of you, Jimmy, have a sit down, Jeff Nadeau, and hash it out? Why? Why? Hash what out? What am I going to hash out with Jimmy? Jimmy, does anybody realize that Jimmy said he don't give a fuck about his YouTube subscribers and YouTube and all that stuff? Look, if you're going to put total fake videos out, Jimmy Calandra is the same person that he's always been. He is no Chad Marks. I'm no Chad Marks. Chad Marks is a changed guy and started changing in prison. I have changed, but I still have my own issues to deal with. But this is what I'm saying. Impulse control being number one. To do what he's doing he's done it his whole life. From running out of the hotel room naked to try to have sex with somebody that didn't, a girl that was unsuspecting. He lured her in there, to making up reasons why he rolled over. It's nothing. Look, man, if you're going to roll, you're going to roll. Again, I'm going to use John Jr. as an example, not roll. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that on him. But like, if you're going to get out of that life, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know nothing about John Jr. I'm just using it as an example because in the eyes of a layperson, or people that aren't, it seems that John Jr. just quit the mob, right? That was like boss. If he did that, just bye, if that's really true, that's pretty badass. That's a guy who quit the life. That's somebody that people should look up to. I know people are saying, thank you guys. Just sent me money. Oh, that's Chad. Appreciate it, Chad and R. So yeah, so that's boss. Okay. Look, I don't recommend, or I wouldn't push or recommend, I should say, or promote. That's the word. Gang life or mob life for anybody. Is it luring and cool, the street life and all that stuff? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's all bullshit. The higher you go, the more likely you are to be a rat. Period. Not everyone, but the higher you're more likely, you have more information, you have more pool. It's easier to get out of. Okay. When I had my so-called drug conspiracy here in 1997, they called me the head of the organization, even though there was no organization. My point is that they were at a point where they didn't even want connections above me. They just wanted people below me, right? That's not true. They wanted a girl I was in contact with, which could have led them further. But at some point, they just said, we don't want, just give us like everybody, because they wanted numbers. That's all they wanted. So I held a lot of information that could have used it. So if I would, and I'm going to tell you this, in 1997 in May, I was offered a deal by law enforcement in this county who came to my house because I threatened my landlord, if you will. That's what she said. And when they came, they found a roach of marijuana, a roach. They didn't find the 3 kilos underneath the vent. That's true. And what did they do? I see some more money from somebody. Thank you. I can't see it. Where's my other glasses? But these look like chomo glasses, so I don't want to. I'll get to it. I'll address you. Thank you, guys. So look at. I was offered a deal. Here's the deal. So I had a suspended sentence out of parole violation. I knew the officer well. He was one of my first arresting officers, and he used to go to my first wife's work all the time. Matter of fact, he became sheriff of the county and helped and said that I didn't deserve the time I did because I was a non-violent guy. He never knew me to have a gun, never knew me to have any violence over drugs. That was true. If somebody burned me, I just bye. I had too much drugs, too much connection. So they came to the house and he's like, "What are we going to keep Robert from going back to prison on a roach of marijuana, which was a 1 to 5 years here at the time? Pack of zigzags carried 3 to 10. No bullshit." And I had a suspended sentence and I had a parole violation out of California. I said, "You know me better than that." And he said, "Look, here's the deal. I used to think I was going to stop drugs in this county. Now I realize it's a numbers and quotas game. And you're the kind of guy we want to keep out." So basically, I got a pitch to open up what do you call it? A pawn shop. That would be like ideal because you get stolen property. And I can do reversals all day and sell all the drugs I want. They didn't want connections in California. They wanted me to do drug sales to people here so they can get numbers. Scumbag shit. Of course I turned it down. And of course I got a life sentence. I got hit like 4 months later by a whole different set of officers. They weren't involved, but I'm telling you. So it's all cruddy shit when you're in gangs and stuff. As a gang leader in Lewisburg, it would have been so easy for me for 3 years. It was so easy if I wanted to flip and do a bunch of shit, if I wanted to start another case. That's what goes on in the mafia. That's what goes on in biker gangs. That's what goes on in a lot of the gangs. And I have friends that are bikers and gangs. I have 2 people that are allegedly family people, and a whole bunch of guys that are gang bros from prison. Not meaning my bros, but gang members from prison that still respect me, even though I say shit like this. But I'm being honest. And Chad's right with this channel. Like, he doesn't want kids to go to prison. I realize sometimes people think that I'm glamorizing prison stories. I'm telling stories, and I hope the bigger picture one day comes out to be like, prison shouldn't be like the stuff Robert Rosso describes. And back to the mob stuff. Yeah, I think it's all BS. As long as people are talking, okay, woo, they need to, woo, you know what? I'm a liar. They need fight, time bombs. So hit the like button. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. I forget all about that. Appreciate it. How was it doing time with Johnny G? Johnny G you know what Johnny G, I remember the best about him? That dude ate more sweets than anybody I've ever seen in my life. I'm a sweet eating son of a bitch. I eat sweets a lot, and I'm gaining so much weight right now. It's stupid. Johnny G he ate so much sweets, right? I'm shaking the table. By the way, you guys see me doing this a lot with my arm. I got an old wooden table right here, like from old wooden table, and that little it gets in my arms, little wood splinters sometimes. Yeah, so Johnny G was a class act. And I know somebody who visited him when he got out, and I really need to have him on the show. Matthew Crowder, with all due respect to little Jeff, I don't think it'd be a good idea unless those 2 kicked off with each other. Who here is scared of SoFlo? Finn Freak, you're trying to get the start on SoFlo. SoFlo went off on me. He called me every name in the book. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I watched his show, and you guys may have heard this, and I respected the fact that he went off on guys that were talking about other people's family. I like that. I don't know if he said anything about me since. I don't really care, but I had some people that are part of an organization, or at least one person that's about violence against women stuff, and they really went off on me for like saying he was all right and all that other stuff. That's true. Don't be a Johnny or. I appreciate your honesty and boldness. Great channel from Harlem, New York. Thank you. Wow. God damn it. I gotta see. Well, I can't say 99. I don't know how to say the name. Assassinio di Rai. I just got here, Rob. Wait a minute. Where did it go? Just hit the like button. I appreciate your honesty. I just got here. Rob, will Tommy Reynolds give you an interview when he gets out? I'm going to have Tommy Reynolds a platform when he gets out. Tommy Reynolds is going to be doing not an interview. Tommy Reynolds is going to be doing, well, let's see what happens, because, we're talking about some years still. So there is people looking into seeing if they can make something stick. Anyway. I talked to Tommy. Tommy Reynolds is going to have a platform. I don't know if YouTube will be like it is now. Who knows what's going to be out, in several years from now, or the platform. Is he going to talk about that life? Absolutely. That's his trip. That's why I don't want to say much more about his stories. Yes. Raw Dog Robbie, what's up? Michael, what's up, bro? Raw Dog Robbie, what's up, bro? Hey, Jimmy lost a lot of credibility. Fake pictures, fake video. He did. Because Curtis, I think Bofa is secretly Jimmy, the helmet's handler. Who is it, Bofa? Either that or he's going to sponsor Jimmy one day and get his button. They are still in the mob, right? He doesn't need to have a sit down with Jimmy. He just needs to keep exposing him. There you go, Johnny Chulep. There's not really much to say about Jimmy Calandra. I mean, I've been consistent all along. Like, I've been consistent. I hate sweet sugar, sweet as sugar. Okay. So, did you like John Stanford? Yes, I did. I have a coworker who used to be a CO at Leavenworth, and he spoke highly of him. Seems like an old school lunatic by all accounts. It's John Stanford, real guy, real man, just the real deal. Anybody that looks up to mafia stuff would be proud of that. Would be proud of him. Real guy, real man, true to his code all his life, a lot like Carmine. Chill out, fellas. It's hot. It's Sunday, and hit that like button for the channel. Thank you. I was in the pen with guys who knew Patty, the Irishman Mitchell, and Stephen Reed. Great story. You should do a piece on both of them. So I don't know the Steve Reed. I don't know if was he at Leavenworth too? I'm not sure, but Patty for sure I did. And we had the writing thing. Like I said, I got closer to him in Lewisburg. Yeah. Ron Gross, Assassinino, claps hands. Like your videos. Join more Lee Cole lives. Predict and win. I'll see. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I gotta say something in a minute about Benny Giarratano. Jimmy is done. Jimmy's not gonna be done. TK Tommy will always stand up, guys, since the day I met him. Thanks for answering, and stay away from the Rat Squad. Hey, what's up? Fin Freak, I shouldn't be concerned anyone. I gotta go back because I just Tommy, good dude. Yeah, Chad knows Tommy Reynolds too. Chad is the reason Tommy Reynolds got a reduction in sentence. Chad's the reason he'll be home earlier. Chad's a beast, for real. I'm not just saying that. Damn, 3 to 10 rolling papers. Yes. 3 to 10 years on zigzags. Back in the day, now they don't do this much from what I understand. Back in the day, marijuana was 1 to 5, Class B felony. Zigzags, Class C felony, 3 to 10. And that still stands, by the way, but I don't think they just bust people for rolling papers. If they couldn't get you with nothing else and you didn't have tobacco with your rolling papers, that was cause for them to arrest you in Sebastian County. A lot of places in Arkansas. Fin Freak, I shouldn't be concerned to anyone. I promote peace and love. Fin Freak. Okay, Arthur, Starwell. Detroit Siggy. Shanna is quite the gal. Shanna is quite the gal. Yeah, so I don't that whole taking off on the family things I was totally against, but that they have beefs in the mob tube genre that go way deeper than anything I know. Like I was starting to getting my feelings like, man, that was terrible. I felt bad for FBS. Then I felt terrible for Angel Gotti. Then I was like, oh, then I was like, wait a minute, it's horrible, all of it, but their beefs go way deeper than anything I know or that I have that I can I don't know. Thanks for answering, and remember, stay away from the Rat Squad. Are Tommy and Fabrizio still friends in prison? They're not in the same prison. They don't have anything against each other from what I know. Both have been chased off every yard. Who's Bofa? Dell? Strain? TK Tommy was always a stand-up guy since the day I met him. Tommy, if talking about Tommy Reynolds or Tommy Karate? Tommy Karate for sure. Tommy Reynolds came to prison wanting to distance himself from that life. I will admit, and here and now, I took Tommy Reynolds down a very, very bad path for a minute. And yes, me and my bro are to blame. Yes, he's a grown man and made his own choices, but we made it very easy for him to go down the wrong path, and he took some wrong turns, but he knows it. When I talk to Tommy Reynolds, he's like so reflective, and so basically the other day he was just saying, like, you know, he just, anything he can't control, he lets go, and he deals with it when it happens. It was like enlightening to talk to that dude, for real. It is, and it was. Jimmy is done. I don't think Jimmy's done, to be honest, but he's just a fool. Jimmy Gunn, I only patronize Chad and Rob. It's a real raw deal. Thank you, Jimmy Gunn. Sounding freaking good. Luck with Tommy. Action made. Then keep up the good work. Just don't be a Jimmy. You know that I'm telling you, that's going around in prisons right now. At least two I know of. Don't be a Jimmy. I think I want on the back of a T-shirt like a rodent. Never gonna call a rodent a rat. A rodent, and like, I'm not a rat. I'm a rodent. He's a Jimmy or something. They're like, he's Jimmy's the rat or something. I don't know. We're gonna see. We will see. Damn! Every time I scroll, I lose everything. Freaking in the back. Okay, here we go. No worries, Jen. And just keep up the good work. Why that? Jimmy the Helmet and the Rat Squad making ceremonies. There are mafia groupies. Do you have any? That's Assassinino. Do you have any stories about Sammy Gravano? I do not. That's Gardino. John Gleason. Rob, I missed what you said about the chin. What was it that you said about him? I know somebody who was in his cell. That's like my right. Me and the dude were like this in prison. Freaking frack. And the chin had a homosexual sex offender changing his diapers. That's who took care of him. People were hitting me about being a sex offender, and I was like, okay, well, what about the chin? He had a homosexual sex offender changing his diapers before he died, and people got mad at me for that, for disclosing information about a guy's dying days. I had a lot of people who the chin was responsible for killing in one way or another reach out to me and just thank me so much for that. So always two sides. Every time I get slammed one way, I got people on the other side just coming in saying, private messaging me or emailing me and just going, man, thank you, because I want people to know that he was like that. So if you're a mob boss with that much credibility and everything, like, do you want a homosexual, and I'm not knocking homosexuals, sex offender taking care of you? I'm just saying, how would that look like on the next Gangland episode or True Crime? You know what I'm saying? It would change like the image of them, I do believe, but whatever. How many prisons were you in? Mikey whispers. Okay, LA County Jail System, Chino Central, Chino minimum or level 1, 2 yard. Arkansas, I did Sebastian County Jail, Logan County Jail, Pine Bluff, Cummins, Calico Rock, Feds, Leavenworth, Lewisburg, Butner FMC, Butner 1, Butner 2, Terre Haute in the Feds. How many prisons? Why at David S. Cameron, SoFlo, don't scare me. Fin Freak, what are you guys talking about? Cole's a rat, Dale Strain. I'm just here for the BBC. Big Tino, what? Big Tino, what are you saying? Jimmy eats dollar store crayons. Okay, I didn't say I was scared of him. I was a rat. Okay, Adrian, is that you with the podcast? If I was a writer of a movie maker, I'd stay away from Jimmy. You can't trust his stories. He's going to come out with some BS like I was Spiro's right-hand man. Look, and if it's just a shame that Tommy can't be out sooner. Fabrizio might be. Maybe he'll do this. Maybe he'll do this. And you will get better context than can't get some dude with a character like that just running his freaking mouth, making up a bunch of bullshit, or having truth and bullshit, or now just some of his stories are absolute bullshit, we know. But it was just to get under people's skin. Yeah, I gloated. Yeah, I did a little dance yesterday. It's true. And then, yes, I'm proud of it. And yes, I still want to say it. You're welcome, Mob 2. I'm proud of it. What can I say? What a moron. I said in the past that I knew Tommy Karate. Anyway. Chad, that's a great thing you did. Which one? Chad's done a lot of great things. What are you talking about, Assassinio? I love the city. What's up, Chad? You still going to appear in court for Bad Bob? Okay, I love the city. I don't know what that is. I am going to call you later, Chad, about, I know the green, but other stuff. I need help. Boot Hill, Jimmy wasn't a Marine. That's insulting to be a good man and woman of Marine, Arthur. Ron Gross, Rob, one question about Calandra. Did Tommy Reynolds ever talk about if Calandra even knew Spiro? You know, I didn't ask that. Damn, I honestly, I think he did. He didn't know Tommy. There wasn't no sitting in clubs with Tommy. The other day he was talking about how Tommy read newspapers, would make people read newspapers of murders he committed. Bullshit. He didn't know him. And really, look, he really was, okay, I'll be kind, like known as the softer guy of the Bath Avenue crew. He really was. It's true. So, what did I say about him, Rent? Damn, I got notified late. Good to catch you live. In my opinion, hey, what's up? Boot Hill, I never said anything about, okay. Agnostic One. Rob, do you speak to Tommy a lot? If so, can you ask him a question for me or get me his info? Which Tommy? Buffa is just an internet troll guy. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, Irish guy 78. Boot Hill, the joke Marinas eat crayons. Okay. Man, and look, I scroll. Thank you, Rich Roll. What was Tracy Sweeney's brother's personality like? Taz. Okay, see, let me show you. I scroll and then I lose it, and then everything goes away. Let me see. Smash the like button. Let me go back. I'll hit that. Shit. Okay, here we go. Okay. What's up, Ross? Thanks exposing the rat. Danny Brooks, you're welcome. The Wood. Rob, is Tommy Reynolds ever going to be on your show? Tommy Reynolds going to have his own when he gets out. Rob, I need a break from life. What kind of crime would get a first-time offender a good 5-year stretch? Mikey whispers. Drugs. I mean, just go do that one. You would get 5 years or less. That was great, Mikey whispers. Let me read his comment. Rob, I need a break from life. What kind of crime would get a first-time offender a good 5-year stretch? I need a break. By the way, Frank Morocco. There's a guy named Frank Morocco who I wrote a story about on one of my blogs a long time ago. He had some form of cancer, leukemia, but it wouldn't kill you. You have to get treatment every so often. Anyway. He got out of prison, and Frank was a grumpy, miserable guy from Buffalo, by the way. And he couldn't get treatment on the street like he wanted to. He could be a baby. So he went to the store and took a candy bar and walked out and sat on the curb for him to get arrested so he can be sent back to prison to get treatment. And the guy had quite a bit of money. It was just some stupid shit. So I'm laughing when you just said that. There's truth. There's people that have done that. I'm going to spray the walls where I live. It was a joke. Boot Hill crew. Okay. That's Arthur TT, the Norwegian. Have Rat say I'm not a Jimmy. Yes. That's what I was thinking too. I also got to know some more about copyright stuff, because there's like Ratman and Bobbin, and Jimmy's already got a photo of himself on his thumbnail with the mask on. Go scroll down. It's like, would be perfect for something. And as FBS, I might just have his little crown or his little mob hat just like hanging out of Jimmy's bottom. I don't know yet. I don't know. It's coming. And I know there's a lot of MRE guys, I think, that are here. And I do think that FBS did a good piece, right? What I said the other day. But he failed with the envelope stuff, trying to expose MRE. There's way better ways to do it. Way better ways. And MRE had a lawyer that was talking about, I think, on Angel Gotti's show that kind of broke it down. He did break it down. He's an attorney. He knew what he was talking about. There's still a way. So I don't know the story about that case. I don't know. I don't. I think Emory is a platform that's good and could be a lot bigger and a lot better. And it will. I don't know him personally. I don't know about his beliefs and all that. I have no clue. I have to talk about Benny Giarratano here in a minute. I'm going to. Okay. Oh, my bad, Arthur. As you know, Assassin Rob, make shirts with the Rat Squad on the front and don't be a Jimmy on the back. I thought about that, but on the back. So you know what? I have like an old school thinking. Like I like bigger stuff on the back and small. I don't know. We'll see. But I thought about just all clan picture of all of his supporters. I don't know. They're gonna come at me so freaking hard. I'm gonna get T-shirts too. I'm gonna get like a needles in the neck. I already know what's coming. I already know. It's cool. It's cool. But yeah, have a rat say I'm not a Jimmy. Yeah. Oh wait, that's better than what I'm talking about. That's really good. I'm not a Jimmy. Or I was gonna have. I'm a rodent. That's a rat or something. That might be better. Rob makes shirts, Rat Squad on the front, and don't be a Jimmy in the back. That's great if your name becomes synonymous for bad behavior. Life isn't good, so great if your name becomes synonymous with bad behavior. That's Cameron. Jimmy Gunn. Rob, don't let these YouTube wannabes rent space in your head for free. Stop it, Jimmy Gunn. Look, I do mob stories. So there's been people that are making comments like, Jimmy's got you. You're the one obsessed with Jimmy. You go to bed thinking about Jimmy. You go to bed. It is true that over the last week, Calandra has been on my brain because I've been getting phone calls about him and doing shows about him. But when I go to bed at night, the only thing I'm thinking about is my wife. But I wake up with phone calls again. So it's been quite a bit. It's true. Smash the like button. No, do you know Henry Borelli? I was with Henry Borelli at Leavenworth. And he stayed in the law work, and he was working on like the sovereign citizen stuff, if I remember correctly. So I kind of thought he was a bug. I don't know him like that, no, but he was buggy to me because all the guys that were working on the sovereign citizen and capital letters and stuff like that, they were all bugging out there in the early 2000s, and he was one of them, if I remember correctly, and he was. No worries, Boot Hill crew. I'm a fan of both you and Jimmy. It always seems like Jimmy never really got over Pauly G's murder. Matthew, Jimmy, again, has told very good stories, some that I know to be totally accurate. When I used to watch him, it was like being in a cell listening because he was telling the same stories that Tommy told me. It's true. He went off the rails with that line. And then so how many other stories is he just lying about that we don't know or other stuff? So yeah, so he's got good stories. He does. But now he doesn't care about YouTube or it's all just bullshit. And now he's on to bigger and better things. He's living his best life. He's cracking up. And I'm proud of exposing him. I'm not going to lie. And I'm proud of exposing him for my friend, Tommy Reynolds. I'm proud for Tommy's family. I'm proud for everybody he put in jail. I don't care about people who cooperate and put people in jail. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. Don't pretend you're somebody that you're not. Don't pretend you're this freaking great guy, and it's so true. Okay, Rich Roll. What was Tracy Swinner's brother's personality like? You're talking about Taz. Taz was a kid. When I saw Taz, he was blasted a lot of ink. He was playing basketball. He was younger, and when I went to prison at Leavenworth, not on the East Coast, if there was a white guy that was running around with blacks, they'd have a problem. If they talked Ebonics, they'd have a problem. 2 exceptions that I remember, guys from Chicago that were in like the GDs or the Vice Lords. So I thought of him for all bet. Okay, so I'm not trying to be offensive here. Okay, I'm going to say what people used to say. The word was wigger with the W. So I thought maybe that's what he was. Good kid. He was younger. He was a sack by himself. Never heard of the sacks. Didn't have any clue that over in Florence, there was a bunch and they were breeding like mad rabbits that were just expanding, right? Had no clue what the sack was. The explosion of white prison gangs happened in the feds, I'm going to say 2004, 2005. I think that's about right. I think Chad could maybe back me up on that one. And it just was bam. So what we had before that, there was ABs that got slammed down. The Dirty White Boys. The Dirty White Boys some of them were used as like a farm team for the ABs. Then at Leavenworth, there was a problem. The ABs came. They would have a trial, but they were all locked down. They wanted the Dirty White Boys to do some stuff. The Dirty White Boys said, F you. And Robert Wolf was leading the Dirty White Boys, and he took the yard, made it like this is a Dirty White Boy yard for a period of time, whatever. Not SAC. Arms was growing at the time in Leavenworth a little bit and other places. Then a gang, they had an offshoot gang of the Arms called the 88s. There were some skinhead gangs and some other gangs in California that I don't remember the names, but so there was other gangs, smaller ones. It was the DWBs were the biggest. Then Arms grew a lot, 88s grew a lot for a while, but then like they started indicting like Texas Aryan Brotherhood, Ohio Aryan Brotherhood. So all these gangs started being thrown into the feds at one time, and it just went white prison gangs everywhere. I liked Taz. Taz came to me over a guy by the name of Trainwreck or Crazy Train or Train, and asked me about him. He was a prospect for the Dirty White Boys. I said, look, he checked in. I liked the guy, but he checked in. So if you want to know the truth, Taz then made him. He became the check-in guy. And I heard he became like the shot caller at a different joint. Trainwreck. Big kid now. Big dude. I'm not saying he was a punk. He wasn't. Train was not a punk. He did check in. So usually gangs, if a guy checked in, wouldn't then pull a gang member, right? They wouldn't make him a gang member. So check-in is protective custody, if you don't know. So if I'm a gang member and I go, hey, how's that guy? Well, he's a good guy, but he checked in. Of course, well, no, I'm not gonna. That's who I don't want. Somebody who went into PC. That's just gang mentality shit. Okay. So anyway, Tracy, not Tracy. What was his first name? Taz and Train got a note from the big bro to do something, and they wrecked this guy. These two guys, these two SAC dudes punished this dude in Lewisburg. Punished him, and they were proud, and they should have been because that's gang stuff. The SAC is. I'm going to do another piece on the SAC. I think Taz has, but I'm going to do something else because I've learned a little bit some other stuff. We're going to see. So I'm going to do some more SAC stuff soon. Do you know he was a sex offender and how bad? What did Chin know? I have no clue. You asked me, did Chin know? I know dementia came for real in the end. Look, this is what I can tell you about that. Chin, my friend, there's 3 rooms at Springfield. My friend, who was a strapping young lad, Dusty, respectful, not into the mob stuff. West Coast guys, we weren't really into the mob stuff, okay? And if there was an arrogance about him, it was even worse. Dusty said he was politeful. He was polite to the guy. Then they started doing some issues with the temperature, the TV, and at some point, Dusty said, look, I want to watch something from this time to this time. At some point, the Chin himself, so he didn't have dementia that bad, went to one of the guys. There was mob guys there. I don't know the names now. I'll get them from Dusty because I know people want to know who I'm talking about. The guy came to him and said, hey, you're disrespecting the boss. And Dusty said, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about him. He's a disrespectful old man playing the same bullshit he played on the street with running around with the road peeing on himself. He knows exactly what he's doing. So the mob guys tells Dusty, how can we arrange this? How can we fix Dusty? Give me a $50 commissary list. The guy brings Dusty $50 worth of commissary. We good? You're going to start treating him? Dusty said, fuck no. Fuck you. That happened. And I'll get the mob guy's name. I'll get it. I don't got a problem. He's in Dusty's in Thailand right now, or he travels all over the world in a mining company. Changed his life, doing really, really good. Rob, is there anyone who Joe Public can do to help make things easier for Tom? Did Boot Hill Crew, Rob, is there anything we Joe Public can do to make things easier for Tommy? Karate or Reynolds? Reynolds doesn't like. He's good. I don't know. I'll find out. I'll ask. Tommy Cruddy, I think, sends in mail back if people write him that doesn't know. I think magazines and stuff. People always like magazines in prison. LA County is the worst. 90 days there was like terrible. Mark Rosenquist, you're right, it was. Arthur Stillwell. Jay Bells was I mentioning? David S. Cameron, sure, it was Casper. Sure, and what's popping today? Keep your boots on their necks. Steve Tortola, what's up, bro? Mikey whispers, let's get the rest of Bath Avenue crew out and get them a channel as a group. Well, we'll see what happens with Fabritz. He's got drug weight. He's got great issues in court, from what I understand. Rob, you're awesome, bro. Thank you, Al. Brooklyn, hi, everyone. Brooklyn Bounce. David S. Cameron at Brooklyn Bounce. Dave Hughes. Does John Daly still rent his gold carts from you? David Hughes. Who are you talking to? Does John I don't know who that is. David S. Cameron. Hey, wasn't it funny that Jimmy made his Las Vegas trip look like a rich and powerful man? Hey, it was Airbnb. You're saying Mafia Gaming? Mafia Gaming. No, he looked like Robin Leach. This is a lifestyle of rich and famous, and you have to have big connections to be. I was like, man, when I saw that, I got bladder issues. I literally peed my pants. I was just, oh man, I was like, it was. I knew what was going to come next. Like I knew I can prove it. I knew it could be easily proven. So it was like toying with them before the kill. It was like toying with the dude before the kill. So I knew he couldn't get out of that one. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I went too far up. Oh God, are you guys talking about people? Let's see. American Whispers, there has some. Okay, hold on. Johnny Mac the flip. Oh, here we go. I went way too far. I'm sorry. Shit. I'm sorry. Hey, Rob, Calandra, Ennis. All right. Wow, how did I do this? I mean, I went way far. Now, there's a lot of comments I missed. Don't be a Jimmy is a great merch. I'm hungry. Anyone got? Okay, we're on Brett. Does Cameron, what's up, good guy? Does Johnny still rent? Okay, here we go. In my opinion, don't be a Jimmy is great merch idea. Yeah, it is. A big Tina, I'm hungry. Anyone got a chip? Thanks, Rob. Real stuff. Rob Gross, thank you. Ignacio, one get older and they stay the same age. Jimmy was made in the Rice-A-Roni crime family. Mr. Brodus, do you do any time with anyone from Cleveland, Ohio? Hans Graw that I can say right off the top of my head. Unfortunately, going on Johnny Mac's show meant no one saw you. First, he blocked everyone. Second, he pulled the upload straight away. Johnny Mac's, the interview with Johnny McAmere isn't there anymore? Is that what you're saying? I didn't know that. I don't care. Look, I said what I said about Johnny Mac, and I meant it. I thought it was some bullshit what he did. However, I gave the dude the word I'd go on, and I don't care about going on enemy show. I was going to go on SoFlos. If anybody saw the interview with Johnny Mac, if anybody did, a guy came on, a SoFlo. Never heard of him. Never heard of the guy. And at first, he's like, what do you want me to call you, Mr. Convict? I said, just call me Rob, man. He's like, I don't want to be disrespectful. Then he's like, I want you to come on my show for 20 minutes. What show? I didn't know a show. And then he started offering money from 100 to 300 to 500. And then when I was trying to tell him, look, I don't want your money to go on your show. Wait till Tuesday. I had an interview with the History Channel. I'm going to go on this dude's show. I'm going to counsel the History Channel for this dude. Like that's, and then he started calling me, because you're a bitch, because you're this. And I didn't know what he's talking about. And then, yeah, that's it. That's what happened. That's it. TK Reynolds. Okay. Unfortunately, going on Johnny Mac. Hey, Rob. Calandra said he and Reynolds beat up and fought a bunch of prison guards at Rockers Island. I got to find out that now. I got to find out. Is that what he said? Did Jimmy and Tommy fight prison guards. I fight guards at Rikers. I don't think you fought. I don't know. You guys from that neighborhood might know him more, but I was told he was like the softer one of the Bath Avenue. Johnny Mac, Code of the Priest. 184 like button people. Like button people. So I got 200 in here right now. TT, the Norwegian. Thank you, Johnny Mac. Rob, what's up? So your whole handle is Johnny Mac, the flip flopper. Is that what it is? Photoshop will never love you back. Boot Hill crew. Joey Frakes. I don't think anyone is actually scared of the guy that thinks he's an action figure. Can I do this? Can I scroll this way? Let me see something. If I did, no, I can't. I don't want to lose this. Del Strain, where's Ruff and don't be a Jimmy? You got the best prison channel on YouTube, Johnny McFlip. Thank you, Del Strain. Laugh out loud. Jimmy A Light, the Mob Connections. Check out Johnny Mac. Jimmy. Don't be a Jimmy. Don't be a Jimmy. Nick E. Rob. Hey, Klander said he and Tommy Reynolds fought. Okay. Laugh out loud. Jesse James Dillinger. Don't be a Jimmy. Don't be a Jimmy Johnny Mac. What's good, Rob? Scottish Trapping from the UK. What's up, Scottish Highlander? Detroit FBS. Who? Uncle D. Wow, 208 in the house. Okay, let me say. Ron Gross, 100% MRE supporter. Real deal. Okay, Ron, put it out there. MRE is not a rat. Okay, I seen it. Okay. So look at, understand something, Assassinino. I don't want anybody to get confused and say that I think Johnny Rack is a mat. I'm sorry, MRE is a rat. I said I will give FBS credit on the paperwork he was putting out. It says it was put over the Fed. The envelope stuff killed that part. Then I said, if you want to find out, there are ways to find out. There are ways to find out. And that's not my issue. MRE, he's doing something, right? Rob, did you have a relationship with Carmine Persico's kids, grandkids? No, I do not. I can tell you a lot of their names. Never talked to them. And he talked about him often. Loved his family. Yeah. You know, bank robber named Valentine. Big rap. I can't say I do. Detroit Siggy. I hear which is Johnny Mac. Rad. Johnny Mac. MRE's cool. Been consistent and respectful, and obviously dug deep into some people's skin. He's put a lot of my stuff out there. I'd like to talk to him. Hi SoFlo, aka George. Boot Hill. Hi SoFlo, aka George. Detroit Jimmy the Helmet. Mikey Whispers. Be careful. Don't mention FBS. He calls the police on people who insult him on YouTube. So all you law enforcement officials out there who've been backing Jimmy Calandra, I've said it like 3 times now. How do you feel now? You're backing a scumbag. You guys come on the show and say this and that. Piece of shit. That's where you was. Put it, fake video. Used his lover, Pauly G. Pauly G and me and Tommy Crotty told Pauly G to commit a murder. Yeah, because Tommy Crotty is just going to say, hey, commit a murder in front of Jimmy Calandra. And he never knew. Yeah, that's Tommy Crotty's style. Fucking dude. And law enforcement, just Jimmy's really changed. And we see you, Jimmy, and you're doing a good thing for the community. He's living his best life in degenerate capital of the world, officers. Anyway, sorry, Las Vegas. I mean that. Hey, Rubberhead, Spiro, Dave 47, some crazy stuff going on in the MobTube Generator. Yep, I've been part of it. Hi, Tony. I'm over here cheating on you with jobs. Detroit, all rat. Wait, Detroit Siggy, all rat. Assassinino, put the rat squad in front of the chest. Think so. How about a Mount Ratmore shirt? Woof. Wow. That's perfect. Johnny, man. Convict Inc. channel, way between then. Convict Inc. channel, way than YouTube. Way better than YouTube? Is that what you, okay. Mafia Gaming. Definitely sit and think about it, and I want to actually wear it. Casual. When I step out. Okay. Detroit, New York City. They have rats everywhere. FBS is proud cop caller. Rob, you're the real deal. Thank you, Tommy. 2274. Detroit Siggy. Did you know Anthony B from Iowa while you were in Leavenworth? He became an infamous shot caller known across the feds amongst white men. He did 20 years at Leavenworth. You're talking, did you know Andy? Andy, absolutely. I did. He was not at that time, okay, when I was there. Happened like right afterwards. He had some weight, don't get me wrong. But did I know him? Yeah. Personally, no. So he knew, like, he was in B Upper. Well, I mean, we talked. I believe Whitey is his cousin, if I'm correct. He beat the shit out of Whitey, who claimed to be an AB. So, yeah. But he stayed there a long time, Andy, and never knew bad stuff about him. I always heard really good stuff, no bullshit. I left in 2000, and at the end of 2002. FBS and Shauna are first cousins. Stop. Okay, the story time with Jimmy. I gotta get to one. What about the pickup? What about Dave 41700? What about the pick of Tony Pizza dressed like a village person at the Gabriel? I don't know Tony Pizza. I don't know who it is. MR is a good man. Mac will be back with pizza. They're leaving the family out of respect. Try leaving the family out of respect. Okay, David, I got you. I like that. Mikey Whispers, Detroit City, the kid from the Balkans. Exactly, can't believe anything. Okay, you guys are going back and forth. I just got to get past this and see. I'm truly glad you're exposing him because people like him don't deserve to feed off life of his career. He's a roach. Mafia gaming. And that was Tommy Reynolds' big thing. He didn't like, if you leave the life and then you want to like glamorize it or you want to use it or talk about like the times they had, that was one of Tommy Reynolds' big bitch. That was like what he hated about it. But now, this is a whole different level. This dude, if just the excuse alone, and the reason I say, and people say that Jimmy's living rent free in my head. The reason I say I'm living rent free in his head is because this guy went to Las Vegas for allegedly with big wigs for movie deals or making connections because life's all about connections. And yet he had to go on SoFlo show or other shows the whole time and talk about other people using his name and love him. It's true that Calandra's name gets a lot of bumps because he's hated and liked. A lot of views. It's true, 100%. But exposing him, it felt really, really good. I ain't gonna lie. It felt awesome. It still feels awesome. It's gonna feel awesome for a long time. Maybe I'll put a t-shirt up. I'm the one who exposed Jimmy Clant. Maybe, I don't know. And I'm gonna, whatever. Assassinating you up to bat to prepare. Don't give FBS money. Give it to Rob. He did a lot of prison time. Thank you. Johnny Mac. All right. J Mac went to be somebody on YouTube so bad he will do anything. No love for the guys in the can, just rats. Detroit. Okay. For us, Marsh. Robert, do you have a relationship with Carmine Persico's grandkids? Wow. How did you said that? Is that the same comment? So no, I don't have a relationship with any of them. All right. Did I lose this? Johnny Mac. I'm gonna. Who's the scariest dude you ever come across in jail? Brad. Man, I'd have to think about that, honestly. I just got brain locked on that one. I'd have to think about it. 120. Code of the priest. Don't be a Jimmy. No way. Has 5 black. Okay, hold on. You guys are talking about people's kids. Joe left his wife. No, okay, I'm not going there. Okay. No. I don't do family members. MRE's active CI with ATF. BK Shalon finest. BK Shalon's finest sucks. How do you know that MRE is an active CI with the ATF? How do you know? If you know, go ahead and put it. Yeah. So I saw Jimmy Calandra stuff. I mean, Boy Wonder stuff, and I said like he had the paperwork and the note showing that the feds could have picked it up and blah blah blah. Babe, oh, Marta. Oh, she's talking to her parents. Okay. Did you know John? I said that he like had a compelling thing, but then that envelope destroyed his whole thing. I was stupid. I used to live in Nixa and Ozark. I used to live in Nixa and Ozark, Finn Freak. I don't know where that's at. So I'm Sebastian County. I used to live in Paris. Time bomb in Paris. MRE is an active CI. MRE is an active CI. I don't know about. I'm telling you. How do you know he's an active CI? That's all. MRE is one raped Code, and Code liked it. What? You guys are going. I doubted your stories from the beginning, and I owe you an apology. This is Joan. That outing Jimmy was the greatest. I don't care about rats, but don't be a gunner and a drag other people down your stories. Thank you. I appreciate it. MRE, this guy's just putting that. So Timothy Caitlin can't get you Cash App to work. Keep up the solid content. So my thank you. No, thank you, Timothy. Cash App is I don't even freaking know right now. It's crazy. What the hell's my Cash App? Shoot. It's raw. It's No More Prison Cell. That's what it is. It's like No More Prison Cell. No More Prison Cell. Anyway, thank you. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much for that. For real. Yeah. And Joseph Candela sent 1 and 2. Thank you guys. Really, I appreciate it. Code, it's all for the kids. I Code of the Street. Is that what you're talking about? Quest for you. Could you call you a flip flop and you still have not blocked me? Jimmy blocked everyone that will tell the truth. Okay, agnostic. Yeah. So I know people. I don't block people. Look, maybe I will someday or something. I'm not blocking people. I just don't do it. As far as call me a flip flop, I can see where people thought I might flip flop if I say I'm never going to go on Johnny Mac's show and go on like 2 days later. There's stuff I do all the time. I'm not going to do this, or I'm going to do that, or I'm not going to come on today, and then there'll be a video on like me a minute later. I do. It's true. It's true. I do. I can't deny that. What about the sit downs Tommy had for the Mama Luke Jimmy? Tommy Crotty never had a sit down about Jimmy Calandra. Nobody knew Jimmy Calandra. Jimmy ran out of the store, so he had to start making them up. Yes, that's true. That's what I think. Are you still working with Kevin and Code? Finn Freak, I have to call them. I haven't talked to them, but I want to. Absolutely, yes. I've organized this chit chat for the kid. Organized this chit chat. Rob, was it you with that dude, Larry Lorton? Larry Lorton was in prison a long time ago. I've seen his show. Yes. Jimmy said he was at a bar with Tommy Crotty, and Tommy Crotty took his back. Jimmy has never been in a room with Tommy Crotty. Never. They don't know each other. If it was Tommy didn't know him, there was no sit downs. He was on the Slow Flows show, Lion did all Slow Flows people. I don't know why people let him on to just lie about shit. Thank you. There's hit the like button if you will. He's using other people to spread his lies. I'm telling all you guys that are Calandra supporters, I don't want Jimmy's channel to fail per se, but you guys are in the wrong camp. I don't want you to be in my camp either. I don't. Get out of Calandras. Get out. Run. Run. All right. I blow for unblocked. That's a new name, Gunner. Hey, Rob, thank you for keeping it 100. Scottish Highlander, Detroit Siggy, Graveson Zip. Rob, any stories of Larry Mazza? No, I don't. I had a thought of rats. I'm with you, and I don't care if someone did or did not. That's their business. But I saw you and how upset you were when your dad died. Okay. So what about that? J Bells, as far as when my dad died, go ahead. You want to elaborate? I'll respond. I sat down with Jimmy on his face. Big Dana, that was awesome. Hi everyone, Jimmy Gunner Calandra. Let's say J Bells. Did you ever think of where you'd be if you'd go get an informant? I think of it all the time. What life would be like if I hadn't been in for 5 years. J Bells, great question. I would have done it again. I would have kept dealing drugs. I know everything in everything in my life worked out because I got my wife. But it's good. People hear me talking about like I got issues to work out. I got family issues that are driving me insane. Behind every time I drink or behind every time I'm like my stability isn't right. It's 1000% to do with my family that lives just right here, just right. Not the ones out in California, one block away, 2 houses down from her, up on the hill and below the hill, 4 houses. That's what's got me fricked up. That's who's been trying to put me back in prison. That's who's got probation running down like the Gestapo, thinking I'm on drugs every day. That, and you guys on, some of the people on here saying, you're just, look, I see you because you just quit your job sometimes and you're all spun out. Fucking idiots. Yeah. So it's family. My mental, it's not a mental, it's emotional actually. My emotional problems all stem from family issues, every one of them. I've never, if anybody's known me in prison, they would like say, Rob, you maybe I've always had impulse issues, but as far as like some of the times things I've been whacked out about, or I've been talking about, like if I drink and it's every single ounce of it. It's related to my family. It sucks. And I will say it here, and I'm not going to air it out. I will never, ever speak to my mother or my 2 sisters or my nephew right around the corner again in life. And by the way, in case one of you guys are watching, eviction notice will be served not Monday, next Monday. 10 days to get out. Get out. Would you have been in jail, PC, or dead? Then you walked a yard, bro, man. Then party, the time mentality, for much respect. No wonder. Wait. Dale Strain, you would have been in jail in PC or dead then. You walked a hard road, man. The party at times mentally, for much respect. No, okay, thank you, Dale Strain. So you know what? I'm going to tell you something. People might not like this, but a lot of guys who are snitches walk USPs. Not all of them. Different days. A lot of snitches in the feds. A lot of people, man. You know, they call it getting down first. A lot of black guys. And I'm not saying black guys are snitch. Stop. Man, I'm gonna get down first before he gets down. Like they openly talk about how they're gonna snitch. It's prison ain't what it used to be. Prison ain't what it used to be. It's not. People have to make a decision whether they want to be informants, snitches, dropouts, whatever, based on what's best for them. I think gang life is bullshit in prison. There is no code. They make it up as it goes along. It's fun. At first, there's some things to it, but in the end, it's all bullshit. And that includes mob, biker gangs, everything. I'm not being hard on biker gangs. I've got friends. I'm just saying it in the end, if it's criminal biker gang, in the end, one mistake, you can be the best guy in the world for 100 years. One little mistake or one person that's jealous and wants to fuck with you, you're fucked. And a lot of people working with cops. Paulie B to do, thank you. I thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Rob, I got to do memberships, right? So I haven't done them. I remember, if you guys have been with me a while, I spouted out like I'm only going to do one membership for $30 a long time ago. I didn't understand what a membership was. I've also got an opportunity to do political channel. So we'll see what happens. Can you live stream the town hall meeting? Ha! Scott Hunter. You're talking about I know what you're talking about. I know what you're saying. Talking about the test, right? It is live streamed. I've been asked not to do that. We'll see. I know what you're talking about. I'm with the Rob father. The freak thing. Even jail's poor imitations. Like anybody seen Richie? Rob, you're the proof that good people are out here, man. 100. Thank you, Dale Strain. Andrea Collins, what would you think about all of these young rappers with RICO cases? Any advice? I'm stuck. I think most of them are going to flip. So I don't know. Is there a bunch of young rappers right now with active RICO cases like that are going through it? Is that what you're saying? Are you talking about the ones that have already been in? I'm not sure. I really don't know the rap genre too well. I don't. Anybody know why he did Bobby Lupo? Did you ever meet Jimmy Coonan? Yes. Kevin Kelly or Anthony Center? No. Jimmy Coonan, yes. I was with Jimmy. I was Roy. I was with Jimmy. What do I have to say about Jimmy? Smoked cigars when we had him. Walked the yard. Talked a lot. Nice guy. Used to pace back in the cell real fast, like a bug. But I mean, I'm a pacer. So what's Dusty doing in Thailand? Matt Wilson. Dusty works for an international mining company making the casings that go to the mines. And he's a foreman. He's kind of high up there. Rob, how did you end up in Arkansas and why? Nick E. I spent every summer as a kid back in Arkansas because my dad was originally from here. And then I would go to San Francisco too every year. My mom was from there. They met in San Pedro, California, raised us there, and that's why I have ties here. In 2000, when I was 22 years old, I got a probation violation for 4 years in California, and I took my wife and 2 kids and moved right back here to this town. And I've been kind of stuck to it every time I get out of prison my whole life. I'd love to hear an interview with you and Tommy Reynolds or Tommy Crotty and ask him about Jimmy. Yeah, so Tommy Crotty's not going to do a phone interview. Tommy Reynolds wants to wait till he gets out. How did you end up in prison in Arkansas and why? Nick E. Prison, I was transporting cocaine from Arkansas to California. And I got a hit with the kilo and then they turned it into 4 ounces. Yeah, there's crooked shit back here, bud. Convict Inc. owns Mob Tube, Johnny McFoot. I'm not going to say it. Mob Rats Exposed. Sup, Convict Inc. What up? Hey, MRE. Seriously, get a hold of me. Seriously. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if somebody knows you to call you. Like, I'm telling you, I want to talk to you. Forget all this shit. I want to talk to you. No bullshit. Yeah. Thank you. And you've been putting out content and using my stuff. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. And yeah, I do want to talk to you. I do. Code of the Street. It's for the kids, Sean. I will reach out in a few hours if that's okay. Absolutely. Go ahead. Yes. Seriously. And I saw the street festival thing. So I saw my background, my mom and my family. I'm from a big Italian Catholic family. I'd never been to New York or the East Coast. Went to the farthest was Virginia and DC when I was a kid. But when we talk about the salsa or salsiccia, we call it salsiccia. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And by the way, that ass dog, dude. MRE, your Irish pick, Robin Clark. Exactly, Marty. Don't be a Jimmy Ranger fan. All right. Del Strand, MRE is a stand-up guy. Never felt okay. I'm just here to chill my own life. MRE. Bob Bradsdale. Hi. What's up, MRE? By the time Tommy Reynolds gets out, no one remember. Hey, Rob. Crazy surfing stories. Shit. I mean, I grew up surfing. What am I going to say? Yeah, I mean, not off the top of my head, but I mean, started surfing at Cabrillo Beach in San Pedro, California when I was like 9 or 10. Use surfing as a way to stay stoned on marijuana too. Why? Eyes are always red. I don't know if you guys notice sometimes I've always had eye issues that are red, squinty, allergy, whatever. Anyway, so I became a surfer. What? I wasn't great. I was really good at tubes. I was really good at getting in tubes. Wasn't what they call a gyro. I started dealing drugs because I just wanted to surf and do nothing else. And then cocaine kind of destroyed that after a while. You do coke, you don't, it takes a toll on you. But anyway, yeah, that's what I did. That was my life. Surfed all up and down the coast of California. Never surfed Mavericks or big waves. I was not a big wave surfer. And yeah, just that's it. Mexico. I went to Mexico constantly as a kid from 15 on. Almost bought my first place in right outside of Tijuana in San Miguel. And I wish I would have because now it's like boom town. So yeah, you rats will go. You guys have your fun. I get them, MR. You guys go back and forth. Okay, so I'm gonna say this real quick. Because my wife's going to come soon and make me get off. I've been on a while. This was spontaneous. I appreciate all you guys' support, by the way. And yeah, I do. And I'm really freaking proud for fucking taking Calandra out like that. And I know it's not going to stop his channel or whatever. I'm just saying to get the exposure, just to boom and make him just cave like he did and look like a complete fucking idiot. It was awesome. Next. I don't know how many people on here know who Benny Batista Geritano is. If you don't know him, go Google him. Benny has come out and has said some stuff that I put out. You'll see. And he wants to put out a lot of guys who are active or allegedly active right now. He named somebody. I forgot the guy's name. Matter of fact, here. Where is my thing? Where's my? Hold on. I'm sorry. So this is how I do everything for this iPhone, by the way. So what did Vinny say? Vinny Geritano released a statement. I'm going. Okay. I don't. You have become fully addicted to the mob tube. You're starting to become a hardcore groupie before our eyes. That's Austin D 10 hours ago. Whatever. I forgot the guy's name. Something Steve Arena or whatever. So Benny come out and wanted me to put out a statement. I only put out a portion of it because it ties some serious stuff together. I have been completely bombarded by people from New York about this statement. And here's what I've agreed to do in case any of you care. I am going to, okay, so basically there's people that know what Vinny's about to say, and they are saying it's bullshit or they don't want me to put it out. I can't not put it out, but I have agreed to work through an attorney from somebody in New York to get a different side or perspective. I don't know yet. I have agreed to keep the person informed over it before I put it out, and there's a serious reason why. Yes. And let me say this real quick while I'm at it. Alleged mob families in New York and elsewhere. Stop threatening. Don't threaten. Please don't be a Jimmy. Listen. There's horses all around me, so plenty of horse heads leaving my bed. Don't soft threaten me. Don't hard threaten me. Don't be stupid. Stop it, because you got the wrong guy. You've got the wrong guy if you think I'm gonna shake or scared or not do something because of threats. Don't do it. Stop. You're being idiots. You're being stupid. You're proving my point even further. Okay? Stop. No, I do not know nothing about that life. No, not mob stuff. No, nor do I care, nor do I wish to. Meaning the players that are involved actively or allegedly actively right now. I don't know any of them. I'm not trying to disrespect them. I'm just saying that, like, you're disrespecting me by some of the shit you guys are trying to say and pull right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because all you're going to do, I'm trying to work respectfully, right? I get your point. There's two sides to every story. Well, there's going to be 1,000 sides to this story if that's what happens. If I have some, if it happens, if something happens that I think might happen right now, watch this. Watch this. See this paper, you guys? Remember this on live. I'm going to make a prediction. How do I prove that this is the same paper? How do I prove that this is the same paper? Damn, I'm going to date it. That doesn't matter. I'm going to write something down what I think is about to happen. Damn, but everybody's going to say, Benny, put in. Okay. What's the date today? Today is the 7th, 16th, 17th, something. 22 at, what time is it? 1:40. All right. So people are going to say I'm lying and everything. I'm going to put this underneath this cup. Over in the corner. Right here. I'm making a prediction, about what I think is going to happen. But, and then if it does, I'm going to come out blazing. I'm going to come out talking so much shit you guys don't even know. I'm going to make a prediction with this Benny Geritano stuff, because this Benny Geritano stuff is obviously has ruffled a lot of feathers just by one name I put out, and I don't, but because of the story it ties into, there's a lot of people, a lot of people that are freaking out, and this time I might be able to work with you, MRE, We'll see. We'll see. But if my prediction comes right, I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I'm calling you all out. I'm calling you all out. I'll find out. I'll find out. Like I already know the names Benny's putting out there. But what happens, what I think might happen. Okay. I will be respectful. I will work through the appointed attorney. Okay. I'm going to say that. And I know people that are listening to me have no clue what I'm talking about. I will work through the appointed attorney, and I've looked into him. I've reached out to other people about him, and I respect him. Okay. That's all I'll say. I will work. Work's the wrong word. I will respect the wishes of some. I will communicate with him properly. Okay. I will communicate with him properly. No promises. I will communicate with him properly with the appointed attorney. Okay. That I spoke to late last night. You guys know what I mean. That's all. All right. So I'm going to read this. You guys are going off on each other, aren't you? I think. Big shout out. MRAs at Jimmy, Johnny. You guys are okay. MRAs. I hate, but look. So big shakings, finest, whatever. Say why you think MRA is an active CI for the ATF. Like you're just saying that stuff, right? And he's got a platform. Look, man. Yeah. Look. Reach out to me, MRA. All right, you guys. Listen, everybody. Thank you. There's been over 200 people, about 200 people, 238. The reason I have to go is because I've been on here. My wife's just got off the phone with her family. I appreciate it. I'm going to start doing lives often, and I got to do a prison story video today too. And tomorrow's Mob Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I guess it depends on a few things. I appreciate your support again, you guys. And yes, I'm boasting. You're welcome, Mob 2 people or Mob genre people, about that fake. Sorry, scumbag motherfucker, Calandra. Yeah. And yes, I'm getting on the t-shirts. Yes, I'm getting on the t-shirts. Okay, bud. Okay, I'm all right. Thank you, bud. Bye, you guys. I'm gone. End stream.